The Museum of Peoples and Cultures originated from BYU's Archaeology Museum that opened its doors in the 1940s. It has continued to grow and improve over the years. Universe Live's Wanjali shows us how the museum engages students in collection-focused activities that align with the core principles of BYU education.
The BYU Museum of Peoples and Cultures serves as a teaching museum, providing inspiration to students for a lifelong journey of learning and service.
Everything in these sets of shows.
Paul Stavist is the director of the BYU Museum of Peoples and Cultures and an associate teaching professor in the Department of Anthropology. He says his fascination for ancient things is what brought him here.
We do exhibitions, but they're not our primary purpose. Our primary purpose is to aid faculty and student research.
Stavist says that the museum has millions of individual artifacts. Some of the earliest students did excavations around Provo, recovered artifacts, and put them in the museum back in the 1870s.
We have a longer legacy than most people would.
A potential disaster threatened that long legacy a few months ago. Stavist says the humidifier in the textiles storage room malfunctioned.
We only had a couple of items that had some minor damage to them, but if we hadn't known and if we hadn't had students who were trained in what to do with collections and familiar with them, it would have been almost a total loss for that entire room.
But we also have some beautiful examples.
BYU grad student Emily Ankara works at the MPC. She says that her job helps her increase empathy and gain perspective on how to learn about and appreciate other cultures.
Towards the end of my undergraduate degree, I realized that I was really interested in studying death and burials and just the way that different cultures think about death, the way that they work with it, how they treat the deceased and that kind of thing.
We have a lot of stuff.
BYU art and technology major Janelle Mammon works here as the exhibit and graphic designer.
Helped make this.
She says that the project timeline is usually intense. Mammon says that she was on a study abroad while most of the research for the science, symbols, and scripts exhibit was happening.
And I came back and none of it had been done. And I had to kind of learn I had to like put this together in like a month, which was really intimidating, but I think it came together really well.
The Museum of Peoples and Cultures isn't just a building with old stuff. It's a living, breathing part of BYU's academic mission, taking care of all things anthropological, archaeological, and ethnographic. Wanjali reporting for Universe Live in Provo.